Just a 2-2 on his own, trying to kite, but they get bazookaed.
You need that. Oh, pick up that ball, please. You gotta pick it up front.
If he does, he might linger for too long. Brumbear comes into view, though. Brumbear with 2 packs supporting.
I'm like a 12-year-old on a birthday. I want to be here.
Indeed you are.
Doesn't go for it, though. Max level restraint showing there from Kimb0. Oh, he's going to get on his Pyros, please. Come on. Come on, Kimb0.
Brumbear trying to go for the attack round. Does not need it used to the pintle mount on retreat there. Sherman going in on these Panzer Grenadiers and the sniper. He may rush in here. Kimb0's had to traverse, but the packs were waiting. And PFC throws in the towel. Excellent positioning by Kimb0 to predict the advance of the Sherman. And he wins this series 2-0. GG, well played.
Well played.
Isolation has you feeling blue. There's only one thing left to do. The patch is out, let's play CO2. It's the CoHrona Cup.
But live, and we're back live, and what a game that was. So it was, I think G1 was a little bit better. Kimb0 was a little bit more overwhelming in that one. Always felt like PFC was had a tougher task ahead of him, but it was certainly a good battle. And what were your thoughts, Ed?
I was admiring the map first and foremost. I think great map made there from K-Pen. You get good battles all across the fronts. The western flank infantry wars as well as the tank fights on the east. I feel PFC was keeping up with Kimb0, but a bit too reckless with his medium vehicles there. I think, especially after losing the first one, could have played a bit more patiently. But I think the man knows no patience when it's very late in the night on Korean time, and you just got to say Kimb0 somehow pulls out these insane plays, sniping a Sherman from Pluto's distance away.
That was awesome.
With one model on the AT gun. I think PFC's morale must have really took a hit there. But a fantastic game from both. Well played. And I'm eager to see some more maps and more high tier 1v1 games.
Yeah, in the exact same position, and we're starting to see the brackets well and truly filled up now. We've got 7 of our 8 quarter-finalists in position. And it's looking hot and heavy out there. It's looking good. Let's have a little look at the brackets together right now as we see that Love Nest is awaiting the winner of Orange Pest versus Tiramisu. We've also got Asian Mint, if I can get my words out, is through. And that top right bracket is looking good as well, Ed. That quarterfinal there.
Nagano and J for Jet. Yeah, I mean, Nico would be going into that with been the favorite and all, but J for Jet in the first 10 to 15 minutes of any game is just goes off like a rocket. So if Nagano can, weather that storm, I'd tip it slightly, 55-45 on that game. But Von Ivan Kimb0, you just know, is a complete coin toss. Both of them are just going to let RNG take the wheel. And I just hope for an absolute slugfest. Like we've just seen with PFC and Kimb0. Those two games were very tight. I know the history books would always just say 2-0, but my God, they were close at times.
Yeah, they were. PFC played extremely well indeed. Von Ivan, of course, is quite fresh. He got through his games in like a combined maybe hour of game time, 15 minutes each game, something like that. So he's really, really relaxed and ready and raring to go. So what we're going to do now is going on a little bit of a timed break so Ed and I can stock up on turkey Twizzlers or whatever it is Ed bought.
You need chicken sautés. Come on. I got an apple and a banana for good measure. So keep healthy, folks. Keep healthy. Gotta need that immune system when COVID-19 comes a knocking.
Just to announce, of course, we've got the Master League that's been promoted quite heavily today. It's a 100% not-for-profit, all in the prize pool, Patreon fund for this community. One big tournament every 2 months. The next one will be in mid-June, so exactly 2 months from today, basically. And it'll be double of whatever the revenue is for the Patreon. So it's like $5 Twitch subscription is the lowest kind kind of tier, and it goes all the way up to 50. You can vote on the participants for the wild cards. You can vote on the maps. You can vote on pretty much everything, so you can have really good participant levels.
Speaking of maps, I should get one for the end. Is there one more?
Molenweg is the next one. No, you should be
Oh,
good. You
I
do
got
need
that. Got that in abundance. Yeah, nice one.
He's got Molenweg's like coming out of his pockets.
Rookie Rifles map up next. Great stuff. So we've seen K-Pens, we've seen White Flash Reborns, and Woofias. We've seen
Yeah, we haven't seen Woofias yet. That's tomorrow,
Okay.
Emily Fields. Basically, the brackets work as thus that all 4 custom maps are the first 2 games for each of the players. And then on tomorrow, well, after today, actually, quarterfinals, we're going to open up a poll to decide the grand final map.
Yeah, I see. Yep. And then we get the good old Crossroads, White Flash Reborns again, and a remade Famenville Approach, which whet the appetite for the old guard who love the old maps. And yeah, I can't wait, man. This upcoming game, Von Ivan against Kimb0, that's like final worthy. So this is gonna be a good game.
It is indeed. And to the messenger just Selig, thanks for putting on the show. Really appreciate it. Wish I could donate. It's tough times for everybody, man. Just you being here is enough. And if you ever have $5 going in the future and you're comfortable, feel free to donate them. But don't feel obliged. It's all much appreciated and none of it's expected. The players will play. Let's crack on then with this little break as we wait for Von Ivan versus Kimb0, and that's coming up very soon indeed. Thanks for watching. And rarely, we are actually sticking to our time right here. And there's Ed's illustrious face once more for you.
As a timer.
Instead of a timer, yeah, or a black desktop background. We are ready to go because we're excited. We would have taken a longer break had we not been so excited. And why we're excited? Because Von Ivan versus Kimb0 is going to be a hell of a matchup.
Yeah. Come on, Matt. Who's your money on then? Or should... No, wait. Sorry, it was mentioned while you were stuffing your face with turkey sandwiches. Should we do a straw poll? Who wins, Kimb0 or...
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
I know you love them, man. They're a bit like a Excel spreadsheet. You like.
Your heart.
Gravy?
Gravy? What you want?
Okay, lad. Half the pie down me.
Right, this one's the first one, guys. So this is vote with your heart. Who do you want to win? And then I'll get the second one on the go here.
Ooh. I love them both, man. Tough one, that. Did you just assume the community has a heart, Matt?
And there's vote with your brain. Who do you think will win? You got 2 straw polls. I know who I'm voting for.
I think I'm eligible for the brain one.
Both. There we go. Smash those votes in.
Okay.
Oh my god, the domination in this voting so far.
Strong results.
Yeah, we'll reveal it in a second. Don't want to taint them. Don't want to taint them, so we'll wait for a little bit more. We got 64 on the first poll. If you're listening to my voice, go to the second one. Now we got 40 on the second one. 45 and counting. It's drawing more level. In fact, it's neck and neck. A lot more people voting with their brain for one person, it would seem.
That's not true. A lot of people like Kimb0.
You, Pompey, his mother.
He's the new blood. He's the new blood, mate.
Yeah, well,
it's the future. Oof. If there's a Co3, Kimb0 will probably be the only one at the right age to bear arms.
Possibly.
But they're both fantastic players and stream a lot for the community. I mean, think how much fun we've had from both of them. Kimb0's won.
Von Ivan's been streaming for 9 years and he's been a stalwart supporter of tournaments.
Definitely, yeah.
He's never missed an event. Yeah, I know, Ralph. It's because his Discord's a little bit out of sync. It's nothing I can do, unfortunately.
Oh, right. Damn.
It's all right. It's not that bad.
Should have done TeamSpeak, lad.
What, with TeamSpeak's famous video capability?
No one needs to see a fat boomer on the side with slim cam. Just let it be audio. But yeah, it is nice. It is nice.
Let's trigger the poll results. We'll just do one. I think we're going to get 100 votes at this rate. So there's the first one. Again, vote with your heart. Who do you want to win? And then vote with your brain. Who do you think will win? I just tagged the results, but my bad. So we're gonna have to show the results now. So the winner of vote with your heart. Who do you want to win? Was of course Von Ivan, 81% and counting. And vote with your brain. Who do you think will win? Was a very slender victory. Oh, might not even be a victory because Kimb0 is right there. Let's call it a draw. It's a 50% toss up. Because that, without the popularity factor, Ed, it may have ended up very even there indeed. Not.
I got a gender reveal on my vote. I did vote for my heart for Von Ivan, and my head I voted for Kimb0. So we'll see.
Yeah, I did. I did both for Von Ivan, and I would have gone for Kimb0 in any other circumstance. But today, Von Ivan is much fresher, and PFC may have drained some of Kimb0's mana there.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's all who can just keep their cool. I just think Kimb0's so consistent though. It's gonna be hard over best of 3. Tough, but that's why we have these tournaments. See who's the best.
Oh yeah, and another way of seeing who's the best right now is we're gonna aggregate all of the tournament histories on the Master League, as we're calling it. And it takes all the tournaments for the last 20 into effect, gives them a point score, gives them a bit of degradation for when they were. And it's really cool. And it's all linked into this Patreon because we're going to have more tournaments going forward, one every 2 months. We've got 15 Patreon backers who are pledging funds. You can start for as little as $5 if you have done a Twitch donation. Twitch subscription rather. This is just the same as that, but your money is going to go to this awesome entertainment. One weekend every 2 weeks, you're going to have every 2 months, you're going to have an awesome tournament. So go check it out. Eddie Babes, let's see if this game is available.
Yeah, I just had a cheeky peek. Don't see Von in the game yet with his name, but I think it'll be up very shortly. I mean, they don't get much time in between. Like sometimes one game against Von Ivan's enough for me for the whole day, and these guys got to go straight back in. We do have some very high-skilled games though still going on in this CoHrona Cup.
Oh, I can see that it's now live, Von Ivan's game.
Ooh.
So let me get you in a Lobarinho.
There we go.
There we go. And here he is. He's coming in hard. He's coming in fast. The LZ's going to get lit up. Only 3 minutes of delay, though, Legio. Could you get them on 5 minutes delay, please, mate? If that's all right. I will put 2 minutes of delay on my screen. So if anybody's in chat and observe mode, please don't spoil chat. Just because, shoutcasters screaming, he's gone unmechanized really loudly or whatever, or doing the opposite. Admit though, for me right now.
Where's the fun in that? Like,
if there was money on the line though, would you have the stream open and listen to like what the commander choice was at least?
No,
I wouldn't, and I wouldn't admit to that.
I've got one monitor as well. Just like I'd be the worst stream sniper ever. But I just think in tournaments, like I've only been in a few, but I do have a little ritual between. Well,
what's your
before
ritual?
I play, I just go in the mirror and I beat the shit out of myself. You know, I get like
really
as if I'm going into a fight, and then I have to sit at my computer, which is really weird and like anticlimactic. But I'm like, I'm not fucking losing to. Sorry, the French again. But I'm not losing to, and then whoever the name is, and then I go in and then get waffle stomped in round 2 usually. But I do remember being in the tournaments and playing. You do have to get psyched up for them, man. Like if you go in cold, you can get caught hard, and especially with these players who just seem to be straight off the bat, nerves are such a thing. I don't think people quite realize, and I don't think we saw the best of Stormjaeger as well in those first games, because that's probably his first big tournament, right? And he gets Von Ivan as his first game. So
he did well. I never.
It's a lot on the nerves, and I know you didn't say any otherwise, but I'm just highlighting the fact that a lot of these players, are stepping up for the first time in this tournament, and will be in these future tournaments with your new Master League style games, and it's just going to be a joy to see them grow, see them progress. And just like in little dog houses as we've hosted on my shitty channel, we've seen some players, like Free Runner, come from absolute obscurity into, challenging for 1v1 and 2v2 tournaments. So it's great to see the progression of the players within the community. And it's not a shutout box. You don't have to play 4v4s for the rest of your life. You can give 1v1s a go, and it is something quite rewarding to get into. You see the gains. It's a bit like weightlifting or whatever, if I ever did that. But I imagine it's similar. It's like you can, it's obvious gains you can see, so which is recorded with your rank, and then this Masters League ranking from your tournament displays. So yeah.
Return Ed to his former glory. Sorry about that, Ed. I minimized your face into a small box whilst you were doing a very lovely speech.
Enough as it is.
Another big shout out, by the way, to all referees involved in today's event.
Yeah.
We've Kurahi, Ipkai, Fung, Woof.
Oh, it's the Fung back.
The Fung. You gotta love the Fung.
And we played a Red Alert game with once, and you
did
forward because the chat told you to, and you forgot that it actually.
How did you remember that, Ed?
Oh, mate, useless information. I'm there, mate. I remember all of it.
But indeed, we've had some awesome refereeing today. The tournament's gone flawlessly. Legio IX Espana as well. Just everybody involved. A big shout and a lot of love for the referees who make this happen. Indeed. And there we go. We're just waiting. By the way, we're just giving it a little bit more delay than usual.
Well, that's suspense.
Just because